Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. Hey, everybody. Musha the Scribe, sending all light, love, and healing energy to all the celestial beings of the cosmos. I'm entitled this video here, End of the Road for the Elite, or End of the Elite, something like that, man. Let's talk about a few things. I had a conversation with my boy Leo Life a little while ago, and we were talking about, the great escape, as they love to call it. Everybody don't get tough when the tough get going. So I'm just get going. You feel me? And history repeats itself. So these cats, as we all know, when shit starts to get real on the surface up here, when the masses start going up against the elite and things, what's the first thing they do? They go on the ground, you know? And now shit is so real at this point, they would like to just get off the planet. And y'all probably hear a lot of our other brothers and sisters in the community speaking on this as well, how they're trying to get off the planet. But I'm here to tell you, this is it. They at the end of the road. This is gonna be it for real. This either here or nowhere, because nobody else wants to deal with this archonic elite bullshit. My man Schwarzenegger was saying in Total Recall, we must get back to Mars. This was their thought pattern for a while, because we know how the trip went to the moon. It was smoke when they got up there. They had to get up out of there and was told never to return. But other than that, the moon is not inhabitable for long periods of time, for generational living. Mars, on the other hand, is. Mars, at different times, has been inhabitable for, the long run. And a lot of people don't know that they actually launched a campaign, I would like to say in the late 60s, to where a colony was built by the elite on Mars. And, I'm guessing they moved back into some old structures and things that were there, and as well as they built new structures and things up there. And the numbers range somewhere between like 100,000 and 300,000. Like, it wasn't a small colony or anything, as they have you believe. Like when they did that offer in the early 2000s, yeah, we're taking 14 people to Mars for a one-way trip and things of that nature. I'm going to touch back on that in a minute, of why I personally feel like they did that bullshit. But from the information I've gathered, they did go on up to Mars. They colonized and things, and that was going to be the escape route for when the time came now, when shit is falling apart and Babylon is falling and shit. But nah, they got a rude awakening, man. They were up there for some time or whatever, and some other beings pulled up on them and got to doing what they do. Like, man, y'all ain't naturally supposed to be here. Y'all ain't really naturally supposed to be nowhere out here. And y'all had the audacity to come up here and try to claim some shit and make this your home. Man, it was free smoke for everybody. I'm not showing the number of survivors, but I know the death toll itself was about 80% from the information that I've collected. And this is the late 60s. They went up there on some goofy shit, trying to make a second home for later on in life and generations of archonic behavior and shit, man. And them beings was not having it. Like, y'all are now outside of Kai. Y'all are fair game up here for real. And they got all the smoke they've been looking for, man. And that was that. So when I say nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, Mars and the moon are more accessible as far as distance and things. So if y'all done had smoke on both of these places, there is nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to hide. It's the end of this system, and the cosmos aren't about to let y'all continue with all this bullshit. Like, These beings are on their ass, you know, straight up. And I just wanted to bring up this topic because it's been floating around in the community here lately. Like, oh, they're gonna run to the next place and try to escape, and they're gonna try to live on one of the moons of one of these planets and shit, man. Based off of the research I've done and the couple failures that I've already mentioned to y'all, do y'all really think that they're gonna make it to another moon? You think they're gonna make it through the travel to another moon without there being smoke? Cause I don't. And then even if they were to make it there, you think that them beings aren't gonna pull back up on them already? Like, look, we done told y'all twice. We done killed up a bunch of y'all twice. Y'all and y'all still testing fate. Like, man, they ain't fucking around. Straight up. But this is it. This gonna be their last stand for real, and shit is crumbling and being returned back to all like the natural beings of this place, you know. Beautifully chaotic, you know. But that's all I wanted to talk about in this video, man. There's no more of that hopping around fucking up everybody's shit, man. It's like when a terrorist is just allowed to like freely roam through different communities, and you know he's just coming to like destroy your resources and kill up everybody. Like, nah, nah. Everybody is not as docile, calm, and unresourceful as beings you have all been encountering, or beings that you've enslaved and had your way with and things. Nah, some of these other cats are with the shits as they've shown y'all. So there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. We just gonna, you know, me and my people, we gonna enjoy the light show, baby. Sending all light, love, and healing energy to all the celestial beings of the cosmos. Mad love.